Did you know that just 1 week of sleeping only 5 hours a night can drop your testosterone levels by 15%? That's equivalent to aging 10 to 15 years in terms of hormonal health, and it happens faster than most people realize. If you've been struggling with low energy, decreased muscle mass, or just feeling like you're not the man you used to be, the answer might not be in the gym or the medicine cabinet. It might be in your bedroom. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating and often overlooked connection between sleep and testosterone. We'll explore exactly how poor sleep sabotages your hormonal health, why this matters more than you might think, and most importantly, what you can do starting tonight to optimize both your sleep and your testosterone levels naturally. Let's start with the basics. Testosterone isn't just about building muscle or sexual health, though those are certainly important aspects. This hormone plays a crucial role in bone density, fat distribution, red blood cell production, mood regulation, and cognitive function. It's literally one of the master regulators of male physiology, which is why maintaining healthy levels is so critical for overall well-being. Here's where sleep comes into the picture, and it's more dramatic than most people realize. The majority of your daily testosterone production happens during sleep, specifically during the deep sleep stages. Your body follows a natural circadian rhythm that triggers testosterone release primarily at night, with levels typically peaking in the early morning hours. When you shortchange your sleep, you're directly interfering with this fundamental biological process. Research shows that men who consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep per night have significantly lower testosterone levels compared to those who get 7 to 9 hours. But here's the kicker. The decline doesn't happen gradually over months or years. Studies have demonstrated that even a single week of restricted sleep can cause measurable drops in testosterone production. The mechanism behind this is actually quite fascinating. During deep sleep, your brain releases luteinizing hormone, which signals your testes to produce testosterone. This process is incredibly sensitive to sleep disruption. When you don't get enough deep sleep, or when your sleep is fragmented and poor quality, this hormonal cascade gets disrupted at multiple levels. Sleep deprivation also increases cortisol production, and here's where things get particularly problematic. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. When one goes up, the other tends to go down. Chronic sleep loss creates a state of elevated cortisol that directly suppresses testosterone production. It's like having your foot on the gas and brake at the same time when it comes to hormonal health. The timing of sleep matters too. Your circadian rhythm isn't just about feeling sleepy at night. It's a master clock that coordinates hormone production throughout your body. Men who work night shifts or have irregular sleep schedules often show disrupted testosterone patterns, even if they're getting adequate total sleep hours. The body seems to expect testosterone production to align with natural darkness cycles. Age makes this relationship even more critical. Natural testosterone production already begins declining around age 30, dropping roughly 1% per year. When you add poor sleep habits to natural aging, you're essentially accelerating this decline. A 40-year-old man with chronic sleep issues might have the testosterone levels of someone 10 to 15 years older. Sleep quality matters just as much as quantity. You might think you're getting 8 hours of sleep, but if you're tossing and turning, dealing with sleep apnea, or experiencing frequent interruptions, your deep sleep stages suffer. These are the stages where the majority of testosterone production occurs, so fragmented sleep can be just as damaging as insufficient sleep duration. Now let's talk about what you can do about this. The good news is that unlike many factors affecting testosterone, sleep is largely under your control. Small changes in your sleep habits can produce surprisingly significant improvements in hormonal health. First, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Your body thrives on routine, and your hormonal systems are no exception. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps strengthen your natural circadian rhythm and optimize the timing of hormone production. Create an optimal sleep environment. Your bedroom should be cool, ideally between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Darkness is crucial. Consider blackout curtains or an eye mask. Even small amounts of light can disrupt melatonin production and interfere with deep sleep stages. Remove electronic devices or use blue light blocking glasses in the evening, as the blue light from screens can suppress melatonin and delay sleep onset. Pay attention to your evening routine. What you do in the 2 to 3 hours before bed significantly impacts sleep quality. Avoid large meals, caffeine, caffeine and alcohol close to bedtime. While alcohol might make you feel drowsy initially, it actually disrupts sleep architecture and reduces the amount of restorative deep sleep you get. Exercise regularly, but time it correctly. Physical activity can improve sleep quality and support healthy testosterone levels, but intense exercise too close to bedtime can be stimulating and interfere with sleep onset. Aim to finish vigorous workouts at least 4 hours before bed. Consider your stress management. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which, as we discussed, directly opposes testosterone production. Incorporate stress reduction techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or gentle stretching into your evening routine. Even 10 minutes of relaxation practices can help lower cortisol and prepare your body for restorative sleep. Temperature regulation plays a bigger role than most people realize. Your body temperature naturally drops as you prepare for sleep, and this cooling process helps trigger the release of sleep-promoting hormones. Take a warm shower or bath before bed. The subsequent cooling as you dry off mimics and enhances this natural temperature drops. If you suspect sleep apnea or other sleep disorders, get evaluated by a healthcare professional. Sleep apnea is incredibly common, especially in men, and it can devastate both sleep quality and testosterone levels. The repeated oxygen disruptions characteristic of sleep apnea create a state of chronic stress that suppresses hormone production. Nutrition timing can also impact sleep quality and hormone production. While you shouldn't eat large meals close to bedtime, going to bed hungry isn't ideal either. A small snack containing tryptophan or magnesium about an hour before bed can actually support better sleep. Think turkey, nuts, or a small portion of tart cherry juice. Monitor your progress objectively. Keep a sleep diary tracking not just how many hours you sleep, but how you feel upon waking and throughout the day. Many men notice improvements in energy, mood, and motivation within just a few weeks of optimizing their sleep habits. The relationship between sleep and testosterone creates a powerful positive feedback loop when optimized correctly. Better sleep leads to higher testosterone levels, which in turn can improve sleep quality, energy levels, and motivation to maintain healthy habits. It's one of those rare situations where improving one aspect of health automatically supports others. Remember that consistency is key. One good night of sleep won't undo weeks of poor habits, just like one bad night won't destroy your progress. The goal is to create sustainable patterns that support your hormonal health long term. If you found this information valuable, there's much more to explore about optimizing your hormonal health naturally, from nutrition strategies to exercise protocols specifically designed to support testosterone production. Understanding how all these pieces fit together can transform not just how you sleep, but how you feel and perform every single day. Your sleep tonight directly impacts your hormone levels tomorrow. Make it count, and your body will thank you with the energy, strength, and vitality you deserve.